Hello everyone and welcome back to Civilization 6, where we are poised to take one of the last remaining Chinese cities. But before then, we need to choose a new civic. Now, let's actually have a look on the civics tree. What we've got. We've got guild, which would unlock the Chichen Itza. We'd also get traveling merchants, or rather the possibility for that, the policy. The town charters, 100% commercial hub district adjacency bonus. Craftsman, plus 100% industrial zone adjacency bonus. We could go for colonialism as well. What's 2 envoys? That one's boosted. So guilds though. I would not mind going for theocracy, frankly, and just picking these up, though. Allows Renaissance embassies and grants the ability to construct a spy. Yeah, I think we need to get to diplomatic service. That one's a given. Alright, now we need to fill a policy slot. We have a third. Perhaps because one of them has now run out. That's what I'm going to guess. We could go for amenities with a garrison unit. Combat victories over units from earlier eras provide gold equal to 50% of the combat strength. Excuse me, a bit of a frog in my throat there. Wow, that came out of nowhere. 50% discount on all unit upgrades. Yields gained from pillaging are doubled for pillaging improvements. 30% production towards encampment and districts and buildings for that district. I'm not really doing too much in terms of pillaging, I've got to be honest. So, but I've got no one garrison, so there's really no point in that. I guess getting a bonus on melee and for medieval and Renaissance units. Oh, sorry, melee and range units. It's not actually a bad one at all. Right, unit needs orders. You could take this city at this point. Alternatively, I could have you bombard it, wipe out what remains of its defenders, and then just march my unit in without any trouble at all. There we go. You are now ours. Really? Apparently not nearly as much ours as I thought. There we are, promotion available, and this means you can divert. I would actually like you to just kind of hold position there for now, as the majority of my units start changing direction. Now, we could actually get someone all the way down there if we really wanted to. It's a very long trip for not very much, I'll be honest. Very long trip for very not much. However, London would give us production, and I'm quite keen on production, so begin that route for now. Now, do I want to keep the city? Can I not move it? I'll keep it. Well, I'm not big on just like murdering an entire city population, but there's a part of me that's wondering, really, is there a point? I guess I could have docks and various districts around here, so it's not terrible per se, but it's not great either. Right, I would not mind if we could get our monument prepared, please. Right, bombard. Want you up there. Oh, yes. Right away, please. Same for you. Let's start getting all of these units up there. In fact, let's just hammer you while you're invested. There we go. You can follow up. And I managed to catch that cough before it snuck onto the recording. Haha! I bested you, cough. Right. Looks like it is now our turn. Now, needs more amenities in Birmingham. Yeah. That does not surprise me at all. Alright. We'll have to look at that one. Producing an industrial zone in 14 turns, which is actually quite nice to see. Right. Yeah, I saw that one coming, unfortunately. That did hurt a bit, to be fair. Did definitely hurt a bit. Now then, what would I like you to be doing? I could have you go down there and help out. I could also have you over here helping out. I mean, the Colossus is right there. So, yeah, let's get over there and start clearing up these forests a little bit, shall we? Now, a university would be exceptionally nice. Let's just have a little look at the details of this city. We're doing okay for food. We've not got enough amenities. We're close on the limit of our housing. That is not so great. Do any of these provide amenities at all? I don't think so. So perhaps it's time for an entertainment district. I mean, many of these things will provide housing, certainly. The university will provide a house, which is nice. It's something we want. But I think we need to look at dealing with the amenity shortage there. So, let's go ahead and plonk you down right about there. Let's get to work on that, shall we? Now, I kinda do really want to get you upgraded. +1 movement. Yeah. That being said... +7 combat strength when defending woods, jungle, hills, or marsh. Actually, yeah, we're going to go with that one. And that takes us almost to full health, which is why I wanted to do it now. Right, get rid of the housing amenities, needs more food. Well, yeah, that's going to happen, unfortunately. Right, we basically need to just move in. You can immediately take them out. Now, how much damage will you cause here? You will almost wipe out all of their defenses. So go ahead. There we are. And... oh, drat. Damn and blast. You can't get in. I was kind of banking on that. Can you get down on attack? No. I may have made a very big mistake. I may have made a gigantic mistake, actually. Oh, that is quite distressing. Quite distressing. We lose our bombard. You're at 57 health. They've been badly wounded, I think. No, they've not really been badly wounded. That's the thing. They've not actually suffered any health, but they can still attack. We may just keep our bombard this turn. And if we do, it is by luck and absolutely not by judgment. There is absolutely nothing I can do, so you're just going to have to skip this turn. Well, drat. That's what I get for assuming. Oh, thank goodness they went for the others. Okay, all is well. All is well. We are fine. Okay, they gained a little tiny bit of health. They can have that. Right. Movement cost is 2. You only got 2 movement to use. You've got 3 movement to use, so we can just move over there and... oh, we cannot bombard as well. Well, double drat. It's okay. We'll take them down. All of their health is gone at this point anyway. We will bombard. Will you bombard? Thank you. Get over there as well. There we are. You're going to have to skip this turn. Now then. Let's get you all the way up here. And at this point, you can just start weighing in. Ah, wonderful knights. How I love thee. Sure, you can go ahead and fortify for a bit. Right, I should also check if anyone can upgrade. I don't think they can. No. But we have a builder who needs to help out by clearing this forest. There we go. 2 turns. I am very, very much in approval of this. Terribly sorry, I'm recording fairly early in the morning. My throat hasn't... well, early in the morning for me. And my throat hasn't quite warmed up yet.
Every man should make his son learn some useful trade or profession, so that in these days of changing fortunes, they may have something tangible to fall back upon.
Okay, I see the logic in that. Not entirely sure I agree with it. I don't know. Planning to fail, not something I'm super hot on. 100%. These are things we've already had, I'm fairly certain. Absolutely certain that we already had those. In fact, that one is new, but we don't feel like changing to it at the moment. There is a barbarian, really? Can we not attack yet? One more turn. One more turn, and then we will attack. Okay. Right, who's got a promotion? You do. How about, though, we move everyone up. I'm gonna move in. You'll swap spaces, and then you'll take your promotion. We could exercise zone of control, but I'm not super hot on that one, honestly. We'll just go with that one instead. Right, you can then bombard. Go ahead. You can definitely bombard. Chunky bit of damage as well. A pikeman can march in, go for an attack, reduce their health down fairly low. And that's it. Not like this. Not quite as safe behind your walls as you thought. I understand the walls look pretty amazingly safe, but with enough provocation, any enemy can do anything. You've got to learn when to hold back sometimes, and when not to denounce someone who just let you live. Basically, it's mostly that. Actually, that's the part you really got to learn. Yes, we'll keep it. It's a little bit close, but we'll keep it. Alright then, let's get a monument over here, shall we? Yes, please. Now then, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful units. Let's start marching out. Popping into cities, you know, just garrisoning, all that good stuff. I would generally like the ranged units to garrison, though. Oh, at least on the coastlines. Right. What's this? Increased trade route capacity. We're up to 8. Fantastic. Defeated. Good. Barbarians approach. Yes, yes they do. Right. Well, that is fantastic. I'm reducing the number of people that I know. Quite rapidly, actually. I'm just showing up, planting a flag on their ground, and claiming that their territory belongs to me. Right, go ahead and clear this up. 2 turns left there. That's glorious. How about over here? Only 4 turns over there. Also glorious, I must say. Also glorious. If anyone gets these before I do, I'm going to be so vexed. Okay. Newcastle. You have finished your musketman. I'm really happy with that one. We can increase trade route capacity. That is certainly a possibility. I would kind of like to get an entertainment district, though, but... military engineer. Can produce roads, forts, and airstrip improvements. That's actually pretty interesting. Another musketman if we really want to do... Excuse me. No, I think we would like... it's so expensive, though. But I do think, ultimately, I want an entertainment district. Perhaps pop it up there as well. That one seems reasonable. Yeah, let's go for that. And next up, we have got our walls. We could get an encampment. We could repair the Royal Navy dockyard, which I kind of like, since someone just broke it. Yes, scoundrel, you. Oh, we need to get some people down there. Musketman, for example. You're a melee unit, though, not particularly a ranged unit. Let's see about getting you down there, then. But 14 turns, apparently. Doesn't really matter too much. Let's get you on the move. Right, musketman. Could I have you move over to London, please? Now, I could build a granary. I could build an encampment. I'm not super eager for either of these particular things. A builder would be fantastic because it looks like a lot of these resources haven't really... Well, actually, no, only one hasn't been tapped. But how long would that take? 12 turns. Yeah, sure. Let's get a builder there. Let's move you in there. You can then fortify. I would like you, since there's really only one person left here who I could go to war with, let's actually get you down here, shall we? I don't want to go to war with him, understand. But it is something that's going to happen. Possibly. I really don't want to go to war with him. I mean, I really don't want to go to war with him. But alas. Sometimes we don't get what we want. There we go. Right. As for these builders... Sure, can I also break that down? No, I can't. That's a shame. But I would have. One turn we get the Colossus. Okay, who needs more movement? My knight. Oh, you did some good work. Some really, really good work. I'll just have you kind of roaming around, I guess. Industrialization in one turn. So we're going to get the Colossus, hopefully, and industrialization. You sure you really want to threaten me? Because I can't help but notice, in terms of dominance, I'm at the top, and you're last from the last but one from the bottom.
The sun. The artist expended as much bronze in it as seemed likely to create a dearth in the mines.
Quite beautiful, though. It's absolutely wonderful.
I think the human race made a big mistake at the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. We leaped for the mechanical things. People need the use of their hands to feel creative.
That's actually quite poignant. I approve. Right, okay, so from Liverpool, what's Liverpool going to be working on next? I don't know what Liverpool's going to be working on next, but it's going to be probably an encampment. So, Newcastle maybe? We could definitely go to Newcastle, start making use of some of the things down there. Or we could go for the loads of money. Yeah, sure, we'll go to Sparta this time. Grab a load of cash. Okay, right. Now, the next thing I really want is an encampment because I feel that yeah, we're probably going to be in a bit of a bind. I would like to place it there. Apparently not. I could also purchase one of these tiles. They are so good in so many ways. No, we'll go with an encampment right there. Right, builder, could you please start clearing this land for me? Let me get that built as fast as possible, please. Right, Manchester. You need amenities, but everything takes so long for you to do. The Petra is ultimately going to be the best one for you. It always was going to be the best one for you. So let's go ahead and build that. If you manage to build it, I'm going to be impressed. Alright, could you please take out this scallywag over there? Followed up by you taking out the scallywag over there. Where did they come from? Right there, okay. That's actually quite good. Let's move out. And you can move up as well. Now, you have recently finished those walls, which is fantastic. Just the right time. You could go for a granary, and I think, yeah, a granary would make a lot of sense right now. Excuse me while I clear my throat. Really sorry about that. Right. You can go ahead and refortify. I don't think we're going to need you down here. Get rid of that. Increase trade route capacity. We're up to... There we go. We're up to 8 of 8 now. Right. I would like you to fortify there. There are a couple of things that are going to be finished fairly soon, except for you, which is going to take a bajillion years. Which I'm not too happy with, I'll be honest. Now, I don't want to go to war. I genuinely don't. There's a part of me that's like, nah, you're one of the only ones that's happy with me right now. Unfortunately, you've also been one of the only ones that has just constantly been changing your mind about how much you hate me all of the time. So, you know, it just doesn't bode well, I'll be honest. It doesn't particularly bode well for you. Claim a great person? What? Who? Where? We can claim a great admiral. Really? Okay. +5 combat strength and 1 movement to industrial modern era naval units within 2 tiles. Grants 1 promotion level and +50% combat experience to military naval units. Sure, okay. I'll just stock up on the great admiral. Right, what are you? Right, no, we want to get rid of more of these, actually. Another great admiral of you. Do I have anywhere with a decent dock? I've got you down there that I could send you to. Sure, let's spread them out. So, Curitiba. Transfer to city. Down there, please. Now then, we could go for a repair on the commercial hub. It would take a long time, but you've got a lot of... no, I'd have to build those things. You haven't got them yet. Okay. Well, that changes it a little bit. I'll be honest. A university would be nice. Bring in extra research. Sure, okay. Let's go for that. I do need to repair that soon, but for now. Alright, you can go ahead and hold position there. We are almost finished, and then we're going to start working on just a flood. A literal flood of units. We are going to want so many naval units then. And really, you're being a bit of a scallywag, are you not? Oh, hello. That was unfortunate. Wasn't expecting you to come out and attack me.
The Commonwealth of Venice, in their armory, have this inscription. Happy is that city, which in time of peace thinks of war.
I see where you're going with it, but I don't agree. I do see where you're going with it, though. But I just don't agree. Right, okay, well that's actually quite awesome, though I honestly feel bad for anyone who's trying to... any merchant ships trying to get out through there. I have not been your friend with the position there. Not been your friend at all. We can get a factory. Great engineer points. A shipyard. Oh, so many things. That would actually be super amazing because we would gain extra experience on any ships we made, and I super duper want that. Any trees nearby? I might be able to harvest some of these trees, perhaps. Yes, I'm falling into the bad habit of doing that. I could practically wipe you out, and by practically I mean actually wipe you out. And there we go. Let's just finish them off. There we go. There we are. Fantastic. This is now mine. You can go to sleep for a while. Like you to clear these for me. Now only 8 turns there. And you can fortify until healed. Okay. Not too bad so far. The bombard does need a bit of healing though. You can go ahead and move into Rio. Need to exert more control. Right, he's currently bothering my neighbours there. Oh, they're taking them out. Never mind. Oh, you scoundrel, you. Look at that little happy dance. Like, ha ha! You're gonna kill me on the next turn, but I managed to break your stuff first! Ah, life is good. What a scallywag. Okay, I would not mind continuing the routes to London so that we can continue bringing in industry. Now then, an arena plus 1 amenity from entertainment. Sure, let's get that going. Need these amenities. Move in, get a little bit of cash. You can move back home, so you can fortify up. You can just fortify permanently. Right. Yes, I would say that getting trade from London would be a good idea. As for you, any more sight of barbarians around? Not really, so I think you can go ahead and march over to London. I'll just have you rest until fully healed there. Now, we lack housing. This does not make me too happy. Let's add a farm, because it'll give us a little bit of extra housing as well. Oh, is that not... Have I not actually developed that resource? I think I have. No, I have. So I'm going to build some farms around here, just to bring in a little bit of housing, a little bit of extra food as well, because it's going to get even worse in a moment. Oh, wow. It looks like the Taoist apostles just defeated some Catholic apostles. That's what the negative we saw there from a religion. Minus on Catholicism and plus on Taoism, because if like an emissary is defeated in religious combat in sight of a city, then the general populace start losing faith in that religion and gaining faith in the religion that defeated them. Now let's actually have a look at this. What just happened? Finish building Potala Palace. Very well. 3 places need more housing, 2 places need more amenities. We'll see. Right. Well, I could get some more builders, and heaven knows I need them. So sure, let me just start producing builders there. Seems like a very important one. Bombard can fortify up. I mean, if we could claim this entire island, we'd be in a pretty good position. We're second in cultural victory to Montezuma, interestingly. I'm leading in science victory, which is good. Sorry, no, we're third in tourism, sorry. We're last in the religious victory. And an unmet player is making some pretty rapid progress there. I need to find them, I need to crush them. Whoever they are, I need to find where they live and break it. Which means we need ships. Which means like 11 plus turns. Because I'm a derp. And I keep changing my mind on what I'm going to build in London all the time. I want the best ships! At this point I really should just take any ship. I've been absorbed with the whole I can't build it until it is going to be perfect. When adequate would be more than enough. Only 4 more turns on producing an industrial zone there, which is going to be grand. We can get a factory perhaps soon after. There we go.
Times have changed, and the era of diplomatic delegations has passed. It is important that we now establish embassies with our friends and allies.
Okay. It is arguable whether the human race have been gainers by the march of science beyond the steam engine.
Given that I'm playing this on a computer, I'll mind you that's a very selfish view. Because I'm enjoying it, it must be better. Still, I don't know.
A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday, but never remembers her age.
Alright. I'm amused by that quote. Right, let's see. Siege tactics, I'm not really sure we really need it right now, but electricity give us power plants, a seaport, we could get flight now. Build an industrial area or later wonder. I mean, that would be kind of awesome. As +1 range for adjacent bombard strength units. That would be very nice. A district that allows you to build and store aircraft. Cannot be built on hills. Airstrip. Hangar. We're getting into some pretty interesting things over there. Rifling would give us the Ranger. We'd get the Redcoats as well. And we're about to be looking for things. We're about to be heading into territory that isn't on the same continent, so it's kind of getting to that point now. Right. Reformed Church gives us theocracy. And that would give us doubles faith heal from holy sites, all religious units +5 religious strength in theological combat, +4 combat strength when fighting civilizations that follow other religions. That's potentially useful, because Montezuma has a different religion. Amenity to all cities with at least 2 speciality districts. Ooh, that was a nice one. The Enlightenment is very nice. I'm going to go for the Enlightenment. I need more amenities. Resource discovered. Discovered coal. How marvelous. Need more housing. And places need more food. This is going to be a constant theme. But now we need to tap any coal resources we have. We've got at least one. Which is fantastic. But let's make that. There's another one there. Not within our control, but not necessarily a bad thing. One there. Is there any coal up here? No, really? So that one's one of the only ones then. I should be able to just buy that land and then just pop a pop something down on it, I imagine. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright then. Let's go ahead and have you fortify in there, I think. It seems that the pirate has been dealt with, so we don't even need to worry about that. And we have finished the... What? What have we finished? I have no idea what we've finished. Let me see. Did we just complete something? I absolutely no idea. Not even slightly. Oh, it was a factory. It was a factory, everyone. You can calm down. I've noticed what it was now. All is well in the world. We could now build a spy. Perform secret missions in foreign cities and protect your cities from enemy spies. Tempted. Very tempted. Very, very tempted indeed. We do need... Well, we actually don't need anything in Rio, frankly. So a factory, probably one of the better things to build. Sure, okay, let's get a factory going. But with that, we're going to be wrapping up this episode. We have completely conquered China. We have Montezuma's missionaries moving around in our land, but yeah, you know what, that's fine. It's up to Sparta to spread this religion. I'm not going to waste my time spreading it myself, since it's probably to their benefit to spread it anyway. But the other reason is that I don't particularly want to help Sparta along in a religious victory. I just don't want to let anyone else get there either. But we're starting to get quite a lot of districts along our city, so we're probably going to start looking at civics, which give bonuses to cities with multiple districts in the next episode. But that is it from me, so I hope you enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. Remember to like if you liked, sub if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.